for number 1, we have 3 sides. It's a right triangle, and we want to know what's the tangent of A. So A is right here, and so if the point is A, then the angle is also called A. At least for triangles. If you have like more complicated stuff happening, then it might not be the case. But for triangles, the names of the angles are usually the names of the vertices if they, give you the names of the vertices. So that's angle A, and the tangent. So if we use our little helper equation over here, so I'm going to use, let's do it over here. SOHCAHTOA. Right, so SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA. So we're going to use this part of SOHCAHTOA. And if you've never seen that word before, it's not really a word. It's more like something fun to yell out loud. SOHCAHTOA! But if you've never seen this before, it is a way to remember the 3 formulas for sine, cosine, and tangent. And a way to remember the way it's spelled is some old horse caught another horse taking oats away. Right? And there's a couple other ones, but that one's probably my favorite. So out of the 3 though, TOA, what do we do with that? In order to turn that into something useful, tangent of the angle, right? So tangent of the angle, and I like to use theta for an angle. It's a little Greek letter, but you guys might not use Greek letters. Not everybody does, but I like to, especially because it looks like a little pokeball. So tangent of theta is equal to the opposite side divided by the adjacent side. And that's how you turn those 3 letters into an equation. The first letter tells you which trig thing it is. S for sine, C for cosine, T for tangent. Then the other 2 letters tell you whether it's the opposite, adjacent, or hypotenuse being divided by the other one. So like SOH, sine is opposite divided by hypotenuse. So all of them are divided. They're all in that same format there. All right, but if you already knew that, then awesome. So we want tangent of A specifically. Tangent of A, which is the opposite side. Oh, we didn't label our sides yet, did we? So this is the hypotenuse. If the triangle is sitting flat on one of its bases, like if this were a real triangle and you actually like put it on the ground and it stayed there, then when that happens, the slanted side is the hypotenuse. The horizontal side and the vertical sides are the 2 different, just the height and the base, if you want to call them that. But those are the legs, and then the slanted side is the hypotenuse when it's like that. Okay, or it's just the angle that is across from the 90 degrees. Whatever works. So hypotenuse, and then the adjacent side is the other angle that's closest to the other side that's closest to the angle that we're talking about. Because technically the hypotenuse is sort of like close to the angle as well. But this side right here, being not the hypotenuse, we call that the adjacent side. Right? And then the other one is the opposite side. It's the one that's not connected to the angle at all. The angle uses 2 of the 3 sides of the triangle to happen, but the side that has nothing to do with how big the angle is, and in another way it kind of does, that side we call the opposite side. So OA, opposite is 30, adjacent is 16, and we can simplify that down a little bit because 30 and 16 both go into 2. So that would be our answer. All right, and that is how you do this.